Well, good morning, beautiful. I do hope that this finds you well. I do hope that you're well rested. I hope that you are ready to begin your day or finish off your day wherever you're catching this in time. What do you need to know? What's happening? Why is it happening? What do you need to know about this? Chop wood. You're too in your head about this. That is getting into imposter syndrome, or this is trying to keep you on a situation that you aren't necessarily happy in. So listen, I do feel like you're trying your best to stay on this path. Your head is so clouded. There's a lot of confusion. You're just trying to get through the day. What I see here is it seems like everything is crumbling underneath your grasp. Things aren't working out. People are either coming in that you don't want to hear from or leaving your life, and that in itself can be very hurtful. Either that or even a job might be coming to a close. All of this is not failure. It's a regeneration. These are the growing pains of life. Everything in your life has been coming to some sort of a conclusion. But the thing is, there's life after that. There's no ending that doesn't have a beginning. It is the ebb and flow of life. And right now you're experiencing the final urge or the surges of that ebb. So this, if nothing else, hang on one second. Yes, sweetie?
Tomorrow, can I get a haircut?
I don't have a problem with it.
Why?
I said I don't have a problem with it.
My hair's growing too long. I don't want it to.
All right, well, get your hair cut. I love you.
Love you.
So Michael's getting his hair cut. It's a thing. All right. I love my kids. Okay. So everything's coming to a conclusion. All right. What do you need to know about this conclusion? What has been going on? I don't know why the dog's barking. Is this going to be one of those things where I have to stop? Truth be told. All right, I'm going to go see what the dog's barking at. I believe the cat was making the dog feel insecure. It's so cute. Okay, or maybe the cat was hurting the dog's feelings. Okay, so truth be told came out. A change in the wind. No, there was something else behind that. You're having a hard time visioning where all this can lead to. I feel like some really strong part of you didn't let yourself dream for a very long time because things just weren't working out for you. But the thing is, there's a huge opportunity that is opening up for you right now. This, it seems to come out of nowhere. With everything closing off in your life, how can there be this new opportunity? How can it come out of nowhere? This, I feel like you've probably just been going through the motions. I don't think that you've allowed yourself to daydream in a very long time. I don't think that you're allowing yourself to get excited anymore. But this is saying, whether or not you think you're ready, you're ready. You're not ready to take this leap? Yeah. You're scared to want things, aren't you? Now, I'm not laughing at you for any reason. I'm not. So we have serendipity, breathe is in reverse, voiced. You're not lazy. You haven't been lazy. You're not waiting for a perfect opportunity. I don't think that you would have seen this coming anyways. That would have been putting even more pressure on you. It's never going to be perfect timing. Divine timing and perfect timing are just such different things. Divine timing is very rarely convenient for you. And the frustration that goes along with that, probably really amazing. But what I'm seeing here is, listen, you're being way too judgmental of yourself. you're about to be given a very strong gift. And I want you to take this opportunity that is coming in for you. I feel like there's a lot of judgment on your behalf towards yourself that, you know, you've missed so many opportunities in your life. You've had to let so many things go. There's never a shortage of new opportunities. When a door closes, another one opens. And this is something that you are experiencing even as I'm speaking to you. Things are closing off, things are starting to fall through, things are starting to fail. You're feeling like, okay, maybe nothing's not, and maybe I don't believe in anything. Maybe nothing's going to work out anymore. Nope, it's going to work out. But it's going to be different than you tried to micromanage in the past. It's so comforting to try and see everything work out perfectly, to try and have control over every little situation. We have our little bumper borders on, nothing's gonna fall off. That's not how this is gonna work. You're gonna be all over that road and you are gonna wind up in a place that you never thought possible. So, we're gonna go to Rider Waite. What don't you want? Okay, so let's see. Are you struggling with being at a supposed square one? Being seen as new, as being a complete newbie in the situation, people not respecting you at that level? Listen, you're going to have people who are always further along than you, and you're not the beginning of everything, my dear. You are definitely at a unique place, but there's a spectrum on this. You've made your decision. You're coming in with wisdom, and I think that you have a mentor coming in. This is a very teachable moment, but by no means is this square one. I see a lot of focus being put onto this. I want you to read in between the lines of everything. If something isn't sitting right with you, you have to vocalize it. You've made the choice. Now make sure that what you're signing up for is really what you're signing up for. If something isn't sitting right with you, this is what you need to pay attention to. I do feel like this is a complete new start, that we have the world here. This is a whole new world for you. It's very emotional. And I see that you feel like you don't deserve this. There's a lot of self-criticism going on with this one. Feels like you got away with something. No, it's just you're not taking on anyone else's circus in here. I think that you're letting the circus go. See how you're looking back at it? You're leaving with all of your weaponry. You didn't lie, you didn't steal. Stop being so hard on yourself. You're beating yourself up over some sort of situation. Your opportunity, the one that is about to present itself as we speak, is growing. This is giving you a newfound sense of freedom. It's very fruitful, it's very grounded, and it's all of the elements working in your favor. There's so much going on behind the scenes, and you know, this is a very important thread in your life. Be very clear about the messages that you're giving out, because this is going to be something that comes back to you, and it feels very solid. Okay, so what do you need to watch out for? What do you need to watch out for? Need to watch out for negativity, walking through this blindly. Keep your wits about you. There's a lot that needs to be released, and a lot about you that you need to be released. A lot about you that needs to be released. I do feel like you have been in suspense for a very long time. This is a huge awakening and enlightenment for you. Very emotional again. A lot of cups in this. A lot of water and earth energy in this. You can do so much with it. You really can't screw this up. Be very clear about what you're putting into your cup. Be very sharp with your words. This is also saying don't let people overstep your boundary. I see you keeping people at an arm's distance, and I think that that's necessary because this is strictly for you and what you are trying to do, and you don't want people to give their influence on it. I really don't blame you. Yeah. Don't talk yourself out of this. When people are giving their influence in this, when they're trying to involve themselves in it, when this is strictly for you, it makes you not want it anymore. It's talked you out of a lot of situations in the past, and I think that's the missed opportunities that you're thinking about, whether it's in relationships or job opportunity or living situation. It's talked you out of a lot. You have to experience this for yourself. So this is talking about you gaining control over yourself and over this situation, gaining your composure. All right, put yourself on the throne. Be the authoritative one in this. Be the grounded individual. Be the passionate individual. This is going to alleviate the stress of the situation. You have to govern this. Don't wait for the green light. Make your path in this. If you talk yourself out of this, it's not going to be something that you can't come back to. There's always going to be a new opportunity, but you're ready now. You are ready now. Okay. Why is this Tower in reverse? This is going to involve big changes, and I think that you are trying to avoid that. And also I think that you are worried that this is going to involve you working more on yourself that you are not willing to do. Is this going to be this constant state of always trying to perfect something? No. You're an entirely different person, an entirely different headspace. You have to make the rules for yourself in this and not get stuck in, I guess, other people's methods of this in the past. It's a real challenge in your faith right now because this seems to be like a mountain that you are climbing on here. I want to use Archangel Raphael. This has something to say in here. What do you need to know? All right. Why is this in here? Okay. Relationship. For some of you, this is involving some really intimate relationships. But I'm going to go ahead and say very cheesily that the most intimate relationship you have is the one with yourself. And maybe that is the one that needs to be repaired right now. So your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. And then from Archangel Raphael, home help, and do more research. Okay? Don't just talk about it, be about it. Laughter is the best medicine. You can hold yourself in high regard and high respect, but don't lose yourself. You at your core. Don't take yourself so seriously that you can't work with anything or that you are too rigid in this. This is a very teachable moment. I want you to allow yourself to look into the situation and what others have done. Pick and choose. There's a lot of cherry picking that's going on with this. And you need to create an environment in your home base that is going to be either supportive of this or that you are at least clearing out all that negative energy, because you building up and trying to move forward is not going to be helped by something that is bogged down, stagnant, stuck in its ways. This is everything that you are looking to move away from. So, what do you have to look forward to? I feel like I need to use the fairy oracle. Yeah, the messages from your fairies again. What does this want to tell the collective? Go easy on yourself. If anything else, stop being such a hard arse on yourself. Let's see. There is pregnancy that is coming about. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean pregnancy, but hey, if you're pregnant, congratulations. This is more about a new project, something that you are making your baby. If you want to perfect this, if you really want to master this and make this everything that you had wanted, then you have to take the pressure off of yourself. Easy does it means taking your time. Craft this the way that you want to. Your focus is truly going on this. So this is a major blessing that is coming into your life. And this is going to be something that has a major effect on your surrounding world. And you want to know what? If we want to do that butterfly effect, yeah, this is going to create major waves. It starts with you, obviously. So that's why it needs to be something that really takes its time. I don't know why people are in such a rush to get something done. When it's time, it's time. But you have to be in the flow state with that time, which I think is being addressed right now. Okay, what do we need to do? So, wisdom of the oracle, yang energy. It's time for you to make a movement and starting into this transition. Something's going to be unlocked for you. Something is coming out of the box for you that is going to be an aid to you. It is something that is a delicate, it does feel delicate. It's delicate in timing. This isn't something that needs to be messed with, and it's something that is very primal. It's primal and it's delicate. It's something that it feels like it's calling you at your soul. So then we have building blocks. You are building the foundation right now, which it begins with one step. So be very careful about the foundation that you are building, because this is what you are building your emotional, mental, spiritual, maybe even physical house on. All right. Not for you. It's in reverse. This isn't something that you have to beg. If you are chasing something, trying to make it part of this experience, and it keeps outrunning you, that means that it is running from you. Save your heart in this and let it go. You are such an amazing giver, and Spirit has been telling you through signs, through synchronicities, through messages, probably even through these, that something it needs to be let go so that you can surrender to whatever this is. Yeah, you can ask why all you want. Not everything is meant to go with you in here. And there's also that law that says, here, let me get it out here. Nothing can be lost without something else replacing it. I think it's the law of compensation. I read all of these on here. This was actually a great law of compensation. So we're going to 39. That's 36. Okay. We cannot have success without having failures or hardships. Compensation is in more clear terms is, for everything you have missed, you have gained something else. And for everything you have gained something else, you have lost something else. So you can't lose something without gaining something. So whatever is running from you, let it go, because there is replacement coming in, and it is going to be much more aligned with you. And if you're struggling and hanging on to this, then that is your own projection about how great or how grander that this thing is in front of you, when honestly, it's your own projection of what you had hoped this to be. And Spirit is trying to get it out of your life because it wants to gift you something. And honestly, it's going to go one way or another. Surrender to the painful process of grieving whatever is leaving your life, because it is a form of grieving when something leaves because it's no longer in our presence. But allow for the gift to be unfolded before you. You are not lacking anything. So if you follow this advice, the likely result through the Tarot Illuminati is King of Pentacles. That is boss energy. That is abundance. That is power. That is absolute authority, grounding energy. You have moved mountains. And we also have Two of Cups. So this feels incredible. It feels like it's soul soothing. I do feel unification of the masculine and feminine. I feel this massive empowerment that's coming from you. And also I see that this is emotional and mental fulfillment. And I also see honesty, integrity. I see magic at play here. I see huge manifestation coming in. I see abundance and materialism and opportunity. I see that you are this incredibly grounded and magical individual who has this beautiful life that is being set before them that they will genuinely passion for. This is incredible. I love this so much. So a lot of boss energy coming into play. It feels incredibly solid. Now this is earth energy that is going along with this, with the King of Pentacles. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. That could be the element that you are, well, that, I mean, it could be a time frame. It could be the element, the earth element, but also it could be either your energy or the helpful energy that is coming in. But whatever this is, law of compensation is at play. So I do hope that this finds you well. Remember, your individual storyline will always be more detailed, in depth, and intense. So until next time, I hope that you stay safe, have fun, and just know that there's magic at play here. You are worth it, and your world is about to get a lot more interesting. Stay safe, have fun. Bye, love. Hey there, beautiful. If you're coming across this, this might be a spirit message for you. Listen with an open heart and an open mind. See if this resonates with something going on in your life. If it doesn't, well, either stay and enjoy the show or go about your day. But what do you need to know? Come on out with it. That was kind of a bad shuffle, but we have a Sun card, we have a Tower card. So an escalating situation, it looks like. No, de-escalating. This is good. This is what you want. This is a decompression here that is setting you on to what seems to be a playful and secure change. What I'm seeing here is me dropping cards. Temperance is in reverse. This is happening fast. This is exactly what you want. Listen, you're protected. Whatever this changes that you're making in your life, I want you to have faith, trust the process. I know that you've heard that probably a million times before, but I'm going to tell you 1,000,001. This is putting you on your divine path. I'm actually going to pull you down a smidge. Hi, this is better. But look, it's all boiling over right now. It's all happening so fast. Life is jotting you onto your destiny. One of the many destinies that you carry in your life. I want you to allow yourself to set your sights forward. This is going to be part of you moving forward. And I do see that this is a change that is made with the most heart. And it's completely, it's movements that are made with love and compassion, but also it's very wise. It's very independent. I feel like this is a rite of passage for your soul. So whatever is intimidating you on this, I do feel like the only thing that is intimidation is the speed of which this is happening. Is it going to burn out? No. So what's on the other side of this? Once you get what you want, what's on the other side of this? Ooh. Judgment. Four of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. This is, it feels not necessarily combative, but I feel like your adrenaline is getting up. I feel you have this really go-getter spirit. Everything's coming to a head. I see a lot of abundance, financial abundance, material abundance coming your way. It looks good. Go get it. Hey there, lovely. If you're coming across this, maybe you need to get a spirit message right now. We're using regular Rider Waite. I want to see what's going on. What came out? Ooh, okay. Hasty movement, fast communication. No, this is all about movement. Keep your communications open. Oof. There is a fast action event that is happening in your life, but you are more than capable of handling it. I see that this is a feeling of, there's a feeling of feeling defeated with this. Why? We have the Justice card. Okay. All right, you. You're completing this cycle, eh? The karmic lesson is surrendering to the changes that you have to make in this. I do see that there is a celebration that's coming up. I feel like there's a masculine character. This usually gravitate towards men, but we all have masculine and feminine inside of us. Okay. This is going to be a lot of work. And what I see here is something that is going to take a lot of self-discipline for you. Not criticizing and breaking yourself down. I think that comes too easily for you. I actually want you to look on the positive side. While I feel like there's a masculine character that's coming in, this is showing up as divine feminine energy. So this might be somebody who's a real boss, real go-getter, and I don't want to isolate it to a gender, but it has like this really strong feminine feeling with it. I do feel like a mentor's coming in who has this really dominant personality, very driven, but they are doing it with this really strong form of love. And this is somebody who I feel is kind of a good luck charm to you. The reason why I'm saying that and why I'm feeling that right now is because the black cat on this. Now, this is sometimes seen as a negative omen, but I'm seeing it as more as a magical opportunity for you. This is very loud, it's very dramatic, and I feel like this is all stemming from you, and I don't think that that is negative. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the situation, this is saying, first off, understand that you have to look at it one step at a time. Don't let yourself be bullied. You have to make a choice. Your happiness is counting on a lot of this. The sun is shining on your face. Something is being brought to the light with you. So this is what I'm seeing here. You have to make the definitive choice on what you're going to release, and this is what came up in the beginning. Something really strong to celebrate. Alrighty, if you're coming across this, this might be a spirit message for you. Listen with an open heart, an open mind. We're gonna see what you need to know. Read in between the lines. Read this contract out thoroughly. I feel like this is emotional, highly dramatic. I think that this is prone to emotional upsets. I think that whoever this is involving, it does feel like it's feminine energy. It's like walking on eggshells. It's time to let go of whatever this identity is. Nothing was working out in this energy. And I am seeing that it is very manipulative. Okay, not very manipulative. This is very controlled feminine energy. An identity that needs to be shed. It's incredibly ungrounded. I feel like this person is feeling incredibly chaotic. They're trying to get control over their scenario, but they're also not working on themselves in the process with this. They're trying to either spiritually bypass or emotionally detach from the situation. Now, I get the reason behind it. However, this is not going to prevent this from happening again. It's one thing to completely know and have knowledge of the situation, why things happen, but it's an entirely another thing to process it, feel it out completely, and let it go. So be very clear about what you've signed up for in this, what it's involving. I want you to be incredibly emotionally focused. And I'm also seeing that use your voice. Don't hide anything from this. Speak up. Something is feeling off. If something doesn't make sense, either in whatever contract you're getting into, whether it's verbal, nonverbal, or if this is a relationship, whatnot, if something is feeling off, you're not being dramatic. You need to speak up because your senses are very strongly telling you something. And also you're shedding some sort of this old identity. So whatever this was that wasn't working, I want to get one card on that. I'm going to pull this one. We have King and Queen both looking at the past. This one is looking down. The Queen's looking down. The masculine is looking straight forward. All right. So this is what seems to be, it's afraid of an authoritative action taking place on this. So you're afraid of somebody's authority on you. How much control do they actually have over you in this? I think it's really time that you claim your power in here. It's not making sense. Speak up about it. Don't let somebody intimidate you. I think that this intimidation has a history with you, and we got to cut it out. So whatever this is, you are letting it go. It wasn't going to work. Stay strong. So if you're coming across this, maybe you need a butterfly oracle message. What do you need to hear? What's going on? It's a good word. Healing from the past. Ooh, congratulations. That's often difficult. I'm glad that you are ready to do that at this point in time. What else are we healing from the past? What is this involving?
No.
Okay, sunshine. We got a few. We got the cards. So, seeking and finding, joining in, grief work, moving, adult children. Huh? Something stuck with you. I'm not laughing at you, by the way. All right. So, healing from the past, you are definitely going internally. I think that you're ready to get your life back. You're ready to get some locked away aspect that you probably completely forgot about. It's mourning what has happened in the past, what never could come to fruition, what you maybe have deluded yourself to. Maybe this is something that you're having a really strong realization with. I do see that you are moving on, but you're taking your childhood with you. This is classic childhood retrieval that's coming into play. It is going to give you this newfound sense of empowerment, curiosity, joy, freedom. I am getting that you will be getting this playful sense of your life back. So what have you carried over from the formative years? This is something that you are letting go of the past and getting yourself out of those mental and emotional situations, bringing yourself back to center. This is going to be messy. It is going to involve mourning, but that involves also seeing that the past is no longer a part of you in this moment and that you are grieving the situation, I guess I want to say. I want a card to see where all of this is going because this feels very freeing for you. And this is going really along with a lot of what I have talked about in sessions today. So very cool. This does feel very collective. End of an era. You're not going to be hurting anymore. And you know what? You're going to be changing your relationships in your life. Congratulations. It is the end of an era. And you are coming back. Whatever you looks like. I like this. All right, take two. If you're coming across this, this may be a spirit message for you. We're using magical messages from the Fairies Oracle. All right, so these two flew out. I couldn't remember what deck this was from. I want to get one more. So we're going to see what's going on. Listen with an open heart and an open mind. If this isn't for you, don't ever force it. Holiday. Do you need to go on a holiday? Is a birthday coming up? I don't know. We're going to look at the other cards. Winter, holiday. Easy does it. Express your individuality. The winter months are going to be very pivotal for you. The holiday can be found during a vacation, a retreat, or a holiday getaway. Something about the winter months and you getting away, everything slowing down. I do feel like you do need to slow down because I do feel like you are rushing towards something. And the thing is, it needs time to marry, to cook even. I mean that in the most figurative way, unless you're a foodie like me. So express your individuality. I feel like you are coming out. I feel like the authentic, genuine you is genuinely coming out. But I also feel like you trying to push through something and trying to like almost flip a personality switch like this is challenging the authenticity of it. You have nothing to prove on this. You have nothing to prove to anybody. This is saying slow down, allow yourself to be not mutated, but morphed, evolved. The change that you are looking to solidify in your life is going to be something that has a really strong hold in the winter time. Things are slowing down. You can put more focus on yourself. And there's also something that no matter how hard you try to uncover right now, it's not reachable. You have to do more healing work in order to get to that level of groundwork. When you get to a point of healing in your life, it's as if the ground settles and things start to loosen up. And when things start to loosen up, all these cracks in the ground start to allow for old memories, old events, things that we were not able to handle before. It allows it to come up now, because now you have the coping tools and the ability to work your way through it. So this, you cannot rush whatever this individuality is, whatever this healing is, because you have other things to heal in the process. It's all a matter of priority and what you have at the time that you can actually work through with this. And also, I think that you need to rest and relax and just give yourself some time. Hey there, lovely. We're going to do a postcard from Spirit. So if there's a loved one who's crossed over that you're thinking of, hold them in the forefront of your mind. This is going to be either a message from them, or if you can't think of anybody, it's going to be a message from your spirit guide. And again, this never means that your loved ones aren't around. It just means that it is more important that this message comes from your main guide right now. So with everything else, listen with an open heart and an open mind and see how this resonates with you. If it doesn't, never force it. You can always let it fall away. So, what do you need to hear? What is the postcard? Your spiritual army on the other side that's keeping an eye on you and watching you grow and become this amazing human being. What do they want to tell you? Come on, out with it. Too many cards. I will take this one because I'm not reading all of these. I don't even want to look at them. Okay. So close. I have so many cards. Dear you. I'm already reading the first line and hear this one out. There is only one you, and you have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimate happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have and choose what your heart wants. And know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Love you always and forever. Love, Spirit. It's your time to let your quirky, unique self shine through. What other people think about you is often wrong and is none of your business, and it will always have really nothing to do with you. I can't wait to see who you become. Stay safe, have fun. So, if you are coming across this might be a spirit message for you. Using Wisdom of the Oracle, Colette Baron read. We're gonna see what's coming up. If cards show up in reverse, don't let that freak you out. It's how the story comes together as a whole. No matter what, there's always a reason why challenges happen, and there's always something on the other side of it that's worthwhile. So, what do you need to know? If you're coming across this, what is up? All that glitters. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. You have a mask to take off. The world needs to see who you are, and also be very intentional with what you are putting out. I don't know when you're seeing this in time, but I'm recording this in the beginning part of August 2021, which I'm close to the Lionsgate portal. Astrologically, this is a huge manifestation time. So be very intentional with what you are putting your focus on. All right, so what just came out? Be in the here and now. Okay, you're stuck in the past and dreading the future. Fate. Everything that you're doing right now, except for the getting lost in the moment, because I don't see that you're getting lost in the moment. I see that you're freaking out by something of your past, and that is causing you to dread everything about the future. Listen, you want this. You want this change. You want all of this for you. This is definitely part of fate, of destiny. The stars are aligning for you. The point is, there's this issue with, I don't know, something that has happened in your past where you feel like you don't deserve this. Do you feel like you don't deserve to be happy? Listen, only you can unlock the keys to your heart. No other person or thing can do that in this life. When you step into your fate, into your line of destiny, nothing can stop you. Your heart is coming alive. Now, challenging circumstances are all part of this as well. So what I'm seeing here is, all right, I have this in 2 batches. We have like 8 cards here. This is the second one. So I already went through this with you and with the fate alignment. So listen, you don't need to keep repeating cycles of lessons that you have already learned. You are checking your foundation. There's a lot of spiritual cards at play right now. There's a lot of laws of the universe. Cause and effect is a major one of them. So the cause of your past is having an effect on now, and any challenge has a blessed situation that is coming after it. Whatever the challenge is, this is a blessing in disguise. Something being ripped away from your life or something that is no longer working, let it not work, because what's coming into play is an entirely new story. This, you're not going to be repeating cycles. Don't let yourself pretend that you are. You are moving on. I love this. Beautiful. Okay, stay safe, have fun.